So apparently, I get myself into trouble every single weekend because, I make the videos and then I kind of, check them to make sure things are okay. And I realized, dude, like every weekend I have some like, oh, this didn't work out. Like it was a big party where I had a lot of stuff to do. And then the other one was like, I'm like sleeping on a farm with my friends and it's like chickens. And then this time I'm like, the weekend was pretty solid. But then Game of Thrones like wrecked my whole schedule because it's like a whole thing. It's been like 2 years. So I need to learn how to get my act together. That has nothing to do with any of this stuff, really. Before this was BTS, or more specifically, Jimin doing Lie. Very good. And after this, I will find that BTS Dionysus song, which I feel like might only be a lyric video. I don't know. Someone said, bro, I don't think you've done Stronger. I don't think I have done Stronger. So I'm going straight to the EXORDIUM one. Sorry, I'm reading all of a sudden. Suho, Baekhyun, Shin, and Dio. It's only the 4 of them? Suho. You must have made a mistake. Obviously, they want some Chanyeol in there. That's weird.
나보다 짙은 그대 걸음이 내 두 눈엔 나보다 더 날 위해 흘려준 그 눈물이 아무 이유 없이 찾아온 비바람 같았던 날에도 Everything just gonna be fine 늘 뒤에서 바라봐준 내 손 잡아준 그대에게 Every time I feel Every time I fall 내게 힘을 줘 더 강해진
Okay, so yes, those of you who know, slow songs, not my jam, really. But the dudes always crush it, and they sound really nice, and it's not as draggy as I would normally expect from the slower tunes, specifically the piano playing. It's really bouncy, a lot of sharp staccato notes, chords. Staccato meaning, how do you define staccato? However long a note typically is written in the music, you actually release the note earlier than that. So if it was like 1, 2, 3, the duration, the length of time between the notes is the same, but we cut off the note quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I explaining staccato? Because people are like, dude, you're a music guy, explain stuff.
Every time I go through, every time I lose, 나를 이렇게나 잘하겠어. Feeling stronger, feeling stronger. 길었던 어둠이 거쳐가고 햇살처럼 stronger. 내 마음이 닿을 때면 날 채워주었던 힘이 됐어 길었던 방황의 끝에 힘겹게 얻은 내가 있어 Everything just gonna be fine 위태로운 내 모습도 모두 안아준 그대에게 Every time I fade, every time I fall.
Let's throw in more music stuff. I feel like I have to. I'm just gonna. It's weird to just know there's a camera there and I'm just staring over there. It's like you don't even need me in here. Like just go watch the video. Their singing is exceptionally well done, not because it's just what you hear. Because like yeah, you go like, well, singers sound great, so they've done a good job. but how hard it is for them to execute what they're doing. Because the only other instrument that we have, we can count all the voices as an instrument, so we've got 4 instrumentalists, 4 single note lines, violins, violas, cellos, whatever you call them. Well, no one here is a cello, violins and violas. But they're having to pull their pitches from somewhere, either their head, relative pitch, or perhaps absolute pitch, which I've never actually checked to see if anyone in EXO has absolute perfect pitch. Anyhow, they are keeping track of the note distances in their head, and the only reference point they have is the piano. But the piano is playing a very jazzy set of accompaniment, so it's not playing typical voicings. In other words, finding your reference pitch from the pianist is really difficult, given what the pianist is playing, and also given the fact that they are not singing easy to find notes. At least not to me. These notes are not easy to find, but they're belting them, which means that when you're about to sing your next note, where it is where they go like up higher or down low, these wider jumps, these thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, either up or down. I mean, there's been a couple of those in the song so far. You can't, what a scared singer would do, and I would fall under a scared singer, is I would start the pitch kind of weak to like feel it out and then like drive into it if it sounded right. But these dudes are like, they're like, nah, I know where the pitch is, and I'm like, I'm gonna smack it hard. That's, what's going on.
내게 힘을 줘도 강해질 테니 Every time I doubt, every time I lose 나를 이렇게나 잘하겠어 나 아득하게 떠올렸던 어제를 믿을 수 없는 나의 오늘로 또 내일로 닿겠죠 Every time I fail, every time I fall 강해질 수 있는 이유는 너야
Who brought the synthesizer in?
Every time I fail, every time I fall 나는 더 강하게 일어날 거야 Every time I doubt, every time I lose 나를 이렇게나 잘하겠어 Feeling stronger, feeling stronger 길었던 어둠이 거쳐가고 햇살처럼 stronger
Whoops, don't restart. I'm pretty sure that's the only time I've ever heard that, like on a live performance. Obviously, in a band rehearsal, I've seen lots of goofing off because it's a rehearsal. I have never heard people be like all singing in a piano. I've seen all singing in a piano thousands, and it's one of the most common things I've ever seen because pretty much like every vocalist ever is like, who can I get to back me up? And they either pick a guitar player or a pianist. And a lot of times they go with the pianist because the piano is louder, and typically pianists are better musicians than guitarists are as far as backing somebody up. Just facts, dude. Facts. I have never heard a set of vocalists or even a soloist with a piano, and then you're playing for 3.5 minutes, 3.5 minutes, so you go 75% of the way, and you know what we're missing? A loud, dirty synthesizer. I thought the synthesizer sounded really cool. I've just never heard anyone go, in the last 25% of this song, bring that synth in. No guitar or drums or anything. Just bring in the synth. Yeah, that's weird, dude. It's a cool touch. I would say, I'm like, if you're gonna break some boundaries, let's break them. How about instead of you waiting to the last 45 seconds, how about you bring in the synth halfway through the song, or heaven forbid, like 35% of the way of it through the song, and then bring in a second instrument another 20 to 30% of the way through. You're gonna break the boundaries anyways. Like pick a either push it or don't push it. I mean, I like that they did the synth, but I'm saying lean into it. Make a decision and roll with it. Pay the consequences if it's wrong. But be bold in your decisions. Make bold decisions and then make bold actions. People will remember it more. It's just how it is. Oh, people on the BTS video were like, why are you talking about EXO in our BTS video? So let's make it fair and balance it out. BTS was dope on Saturday Night Live. This is an EXO video, and I'm talking about BTS. Y'all need to chill. Just enjoy some music. That's what I'm doing. I'm not saying you should be like me. Just saying, like, what you want to be angry for? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm out with this. Speaking of BTS, going to Dionysus next. And thank you for your time and your support. It's not like a politician. I'm Ellis, and I approve this reaction video.